Hey guys, welcome to this beautiful episode of StarTimes right here on iBrandTV. I am Michelle Avenum, and on this series of episodes, we'll be considering local delicacies. We have been doing that, and today is extremely special because we have another special guest you would get to meet right after this break. So do not go anywhere because I'll be right back. Glad to have you back. If you're just joining us, this is StarTimes right here on iBrandTV, and we have so much for you to learn in today's episode. Like I said earlier, we'll be looking at various local delicacies on this series of episodes. But for today, we have a special guest in the house. Hi, Chef Tochi.
Hi, Michelle.
You look excited.
You know now, once you're coming to the kitchen, you're always aware.
I know, right? I mean, I feel like mood has a long way to play.
Yeah, very well, very well. So, I remember when I started cooking though, when I'm angry, so for me, I didn't know. I was like, your clients will just come and say one or two things, you get angry, you enter the kitchen. For me, is that the salt is too much or the stuff not done well? So until I got to know that, oh, you need to be happy for you to use the kitchen.
Wow. Just in case you're having a bad day, you should stay away from the kitchen. That's what Chef Tochi is trying to say. Chef Tochi, what do you have for us today? You know, we've been running quite some series of episodes where we've been trying to showcase the fact that we have amazing delicacies in Africa. So what do you have for us today?
Okay, so today we'll be making okra soup.
I cannot overlook this height difference. I'm literally looking up to you.
Okay, so today we're making okra soup today.
All right.
The easiest way of making okra soup, stressless.
Wow. I trust you.
Thank
I know
you.
it's going to come out really well. I trust him. Have you seen Chef Tochi's page, Mercury's Kitchen? It's interesting. So I'm going to leave Chef Tochi because I would not want to bring my unhappiness to his kitchen. No, don't worry, I'm really happy. But over to you, Chef Tochi.
Welcome back. So today we'll be making one of Nigerians' go-to soups, which is okra soup. Yeah, you can say that. It's very easy to make and it's very, very delicious. You can go with anything. You can eat it with rice. Don't be surprised. Yeah. So let me take you through my ingredients. That's my prep, you know. So on my left, I have my beef. I have my pomo. So the beef and pomo, they are together. You understand? So some people will say cow skin. Me, I'm used to pomo. You understand? So I have a blended crayfish. Yes, you can see. It's very good. This one is to add flavor. If you're cooking for an elderly, you just need to add more of this crayfish with less salt or no salt with your seasoning. So I have a protein here, which is dried grass cutter. We have bonga fish. Everybody is used to bonga fish. So we have a banla. This one is just also have. You just want to have some of all those, you know, when there's traffic inside your meal or stuff like that. This one is just as a supporting actor, stuff like that. So we have a palm oil, and we have a pepper, otalenu. This one is to just add that spicy inside there, so that when you're eating, a lot of people will tell you that when they're eating okra soup, if the stuff is not spicy enough, they cannot eat it. You understand? So this one is to add that spicy otalenu inside your meal so that you guys can enjoy it very well. So we have our salt and we have periwinkle. You understand? Periwinkle. This one is the removed one actually. I've removed this one and so it makes it very easy because not everybody likes the one with the shell. So on this side we have our stock fish. This one is to add flavor. Not the flavor that sings though. This one is the flavor for every meal. So this is uziza. This is one of the, aside from ogiri, that's the Igbo, this one is another one, like a secret recipe ingredient for whatever you want to do, soups, even rice and stuff like that. So this is uziza seed. It's actually not blended, but we're going to blend it. And this is our okra. So the Igbo will say okro. This is okro. You understand? So this is our pumpkin, which is ugu in Igbo language. And yeah, so this is our seasoning cube. This one is to our taste. With the combination of the salt and the crayfish, we're good to go for it. Okay, this is our onions. So a lot of people will tell you that they don't add onions in okra because when you add onions in your okra, it will not draw. It will not give you that original okra recipe. But I'll just tell you it's a lie. It all depends on how you do your okra, you understand? So yeah, so on this one, I'll be taking you guys on a journey on how I make my own simple and easy okra soup. This is like the factory where everything is happening. So now we're going to start by putting our beef. So our beef, everything you see so is actually washed with a lot of, so I actually did with salt. You can decide to wash your own with lemon, vinegar, whatever stuff you want to use. So this is washed with salt, you understand? So we're going to be adding our beef, you understand? We're going to be adding our beef and our stockfish. Like I said, this is the ezego, the odogu one, you understand? When this stuff enters the pot now, you're going to the aroma, oh sorry, you cannot perceive it. So we're going to be adding our stockfish. Everything you see here is actually washed properly. So we're going to be adding our stockfish, then the dry fish. This is the dry grass cutter. We'll be adding this one also. Yeah. Once we add this, we're going to add our chopped onions. So this is actually called juliana cutting. So for every onions, every shape we have, there's actually a name for it. You understand? So if you actually went through a culinary class, you'll be taught on how to chop your onions and stuff. So this is a juliana cutting. So we'll be adding this to our meal so that I can give you that beautiful sweet salakaka. Now this is our seasoning. Yeah, so now what we're going to do next is we're going to add water. Stuff cook. The reason why I'm adding small water because I don't want the soup to be watery. We'll add a pinch of salt. Sometimes when we say pinch, it's not pinch, it's plenty salt, so I just call it pinch in Nigeria. So we're going to be adding this, then we stir it. So now I have to cover it and allow it cook for roughly 5 to 10 minutes, depending on the beef. Then we'll be back. But before then, while we wait for the beef to get cooked and soft, we'll just chop our okra. You understand? So we'll be chopping it big dice. So there's what we call big dicing, small dicing, and those things. So what we're doing now is we're doing big dice. You understand? Actually, I love to chop anything choppable. Bring it. Once you have a very good knife and a very lovely chopping board, you can actually cut anything cuttable. So I just want to add more because it's looking like it's small. So yep. So yep. Okay, so we have this to it. So careful so that we don't waste it. Yeah, so we're going to be chopping our pumpkin. So there's a way I love to chop mine. I chop it big. Yeah. Dude. Everything is big. Remember when I was growing up, cutting vegetable is something that I ate the most, because they can just go to the market or go to the farm and just buy a lot of vegetables and just bring it down to the house for you to chop. And I'm like, what's all this rubbish? Why didn't they cut the stuff in the market? Because there are people that are paid for it. But no. So this is another set of juliana cutting. So juliana cutting is mostly anything that is straight. You understand? So yeah. There's risotto, there's fine dice, there's so many stuff you want to cut in. But all depends on what you're cooking. Okay, so yeah. Here. While we wait. So what I want to do now is I want to add our pepper. Oh my God. So now, you see the beautiful thing about this pepper is the fact that it has color to it. And everybody knows that when it comes to pepper, aside from the fact that the stuff gives you, maybe it's hot or stuff like that, there's also an aroma that comes out from the pepper. So we want to debone. Woo! Yeah, as you can see, as it is like this, we are going to be adding a little bit of water. So this is the uziza seed. So we're going to be blending it. Is that I use mortar, that I use whatever stuff you want to use. Just make sure that you crunch this stuff. And again, you can decide to leave it inside like this. But it's actually okay, it's actually better if you blend it. But if you want to blend it, you blend it with your crayfish. That's actually good. So we're going to be blending this with our crayfish. The taste of tradition. What does that say? Ooh. Ooh. So we stir. So I'll be adding our palm oil. So I'll be chopping like 3-4 of this. Like I see, this one is optional, so it's not necessary anybody do it. So we're going to be chopping this. Okay, so now we'll be adding akbanla. It's actually washed properly. Be adding akbanla inside. So there we add periwinkle. You got it. Jig. Everything is going at once. You see there? This is our okra, the star for today. So adding this, we'll add this, then we stir. Oh wow. Wow. So I'll be adding this inside. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay, good. Okay, so now the last but not the least. So we want to be adding our vegetable inside. You understand? So like I said, the stuff is cooked already. Our okra soup is cooked already. Very easy, delicious, sumptuous, out of this world okra is actually ready. So I'm just adding this. Yeah, so once I add it, I just put put up my gas, you understand? So yeah, so as you can see, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, Tochio, Tochio. So okra soup is ready. So now we've turned off our heat. So now, as you can see, we're good to go. We're good to go. Yeah, we're not covering it because once you cover it, it changes color. It changes color from green to brown. So we're going to leave it like this. Yeah, as you can see, this is how to make a very delicious, easy to make okra.
Thanks for staying with us. It is still your favorite cooking show right here on iBrandTV, Tasty Time. And things have been going on really tasty in the kitchen with Chef Tochi. You've been having a great time with him. I can see that because this looks really nice. So Chef Tochi, present this meal in your local dialect.
Okay, ndeba ekele mu no afamu Tochi. Okay, from ndeba asim present ifa in our language.
Kebuifa. I did well, right? Okay, so this is okra soup and it looks really nice.
Thank you.
And we've heard that okra is a bit peculiar to Igbo people. Is that true?
I can't say. I am
Wow.
not sure.
You're really not proud of where you're from?
I can't say because no, now on the norm, if you look at because I actually school in the western side, so and I see how the Yorubas how they make their okra. Ila la sepo, ila oni obe. So it's like their go-to ewedu when they want to eat. You understand? But when it comes to the Igbo part, if they want to make soup, they will never go like their go-to soup is not always like the typical Igbo.
True.
We're talking of oha, we're talking of achi,
yeah.
we're talking of bitter leaf. So all those things are like their go-to soups. But when it comes to the western part, their go-to, ask any Yoruba
everything
person.
that draws away
Ila is like they'll blend it with stew. So that's like their go-to anytime, any day. So for me, I can't really say if this okra is from the east or it's popularly known for the eastern side, I don't know. But for me, for the Yoruba, not them.
Okay, so let's try out this. This looks really good.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
It's more of meat than okra. And
There's no meat inside there. This is just, you know those cameras they say if you do pancake, they go put carbon for under, put pancake on. So I think they look and say they.
Don't tell our secrets. Don't
sorry. But this is actually, there's a lot of meat inside, so that's the idea. So you can, but there's a lot of soup. So you not take soup, oh, not even go there. You not take soup, oh. Now that soup, where soup they there.
I'm disturbing the flow of this food.
Anyway, someone speak Igbo.
I see periwinkle.
Yeah, you get it, you feel me? Kelly Anson. I know you cannot wait to taste it. Now you. Can you get the crunchiness of the
I really love that. I love, so personally, I love okra.
That's the beauty.
And then I can actually eat it raw.
Yeah.
So I love the fact that when it's cooked, you can still feel that crunchy feeling. You get that
They don't give us past Marco. But I know what they do. Very nice.
This is really good.
Let me even say, do you know the beauty of this, you eating okra? If you're eating it with fork, you are deceiving yourself.
We cannot spoil our rep.
I just eat something. That's the beauty. How can you be drinking tea with fork? Kilo Shelly.
Oh God, Chef Tochi is hilarious. That's really nice. Now let's get into real business.
Okay.
What do you think about Nigerian meals?
For me, I feel Nigerian meal is one of the best. See,
I agree.
So I actually did, what's it called? My culinary school, I did a diploma in food and arts. So most of the stuff that I did is basically international food. So you're talking of sweet and sour, teriyaki, hot chili, you name all those things. The funniest thing is, I can understand that they have a very secret ingredient, but that's more reason why I appreciate the likes of Chef Stone. You bring out the Nigerian recipe ingredients, you turn it to an international standard. Nigerians have one of the best and the best when it comes to ingredient, recipe, whatever stuff. You understand? It's just that we're not proud of what we have. So Nigerians have one of the best. Name it, food. All the side, the west, east, north, south. They have a very particular meal. Imagine you're eating fisherman soup. Imagine Okro, Eforiro, LD. Good for you. Come on now.
Now let's streamline it to your tribe.
Okay.
What do you think of the meals that are being prepared where you come from?
For me, I'll say they're really, really nice.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, sweet. LD. See, that LD part is very,
That's one thing about Igbo meals. By the time they use their vegetables, it is very healthy.
See, when you see an Igbo man in the eastern part, go to the backyard of an Igbo man. Even no matter how beautiful the house, the mansion is, there's always a garden where you can pluck fresh vegetable like bitter leaf, whatever
ugu.
stuff. Or you understand? So those things are very. That's why you see an elderly woman of 80 something, 90, 100, still looks very healthy and fresh. That's because they eat something healthy. You understand? So that's what I would say.
Why don't you think Nigerians don't appreciate their food enough?
So it depends on. So imagine, let's say for example now, you come to my house and I present something like this to you. Definitely you appreciate it. So
yes.
It depends on the individuals that make the meals. You understand?
Yeah.
It depends on the individual. So a lot of people will actually, they spoil, when it comes to cooking, they spoil the fun of Nigerian meals. They spoil it, everything, which is really not nice. So the way you present all those things, the way you cook, will actually encourage anybody anywhere to want to try these things.
Which is what we are doing right here on Tasty Time. We are trying to, bring back the vibe of our local dishes because we have amazing dishes.
Yeah.
So which is your favorite Nigerian meal?
You won't go there. I shall go out swallow by the side.
Anyone?
Chai! Egusi and fufu.
Fufu.
Yeah.
Personally, I prefer pounded yam. There's just something about pounded yam. It's so, it's really nice.
Okay, so tell me, what's something about the pounded yam?
Well, I am the one asking the questions here.
See, because of say fufu they smell. That's why they say no like fufu. Just like the way Android phone and iPhone will argue up to eternity to come. They don't ever agree say somebody gets their own value. Another person get their own value. That's how this thing works. It's like man and woman. Speaking
of food hacks, I overheard when you were saying don't cover your pots when you're done cooking your okra so it doesn't change from green to brown. Tell us some more tips that, to spice up cooking.
Okay, so, and people will tell you, like, I usually hear these things a lot. Okay. That a lot of people will tell you that when your okra is chopped big, it will not draw. That's a lie. They tell you that if you put onions in your okra, it will not draw. It's a lie. You understand? So like I said, everything depends on how you make it or how you cook them. You understand? So if you believe in the fact that when this stuff you want to cook, you want it to be like this, because you need to understand something. Before you enter the kitchen, you already cooked what's inside your head. So the fact that you're entering the kitchen is to bring your imagination, you're bringing it to life. Do you understand? So that's the reason why. So when you're cooking okra, you don't need, when you're cooking all those things, you don't need to cover it. Because if you cover it, the stuff will go like brown, from greenish to brown. You understand? So after cooking it, just leave it like that. You understand? And you can chop whichever way you want to do it. It's either you want to chop, or you want to grate, or you want to blend. But just know this: if you want to get the beauty of your okra, is if you're dealing with less water, little amounts of salt, more crayfish. You understand? You have the beauty of what you're looking for.
We did treat a particular series called Cooking on a Budget, and I know that one of the ways to, maintain your budget is instead of cooking in bits, you save yourself gas, you save yourself time, and then resources when you cook in bulk.
Okay.
I know that. So, but then okra, it's usually difficult to cook okra in bulk. Is there a way you can actually preserve your okra soup?
Yeah.
How, please?
There's a way. So the way I make mine in the house is, so when I cook them, I look for small portions, like small bowls.
Okay.
Where, because if you put inside a big bowl, definitely if you want to use it, most of the time is either some people will have to scoop and put it back, while some will have to microwave and put it back. So the best thing is look for smaller bowls, put them inside, put it in your freezers. Can stay there for as long as you like.
Wow.
You understand? So if you want to make use of it, make sure that you bring it. Don't microwave it immediately. Just bring it and let it defrost. Once it stops defrost, you can microwave. But if you don't have a microwave in your house, which is, I know a lot of people, I don't know, sorry.
When people feel because of radiation, something, they don't use microwave.
That's that one. And a lot of people don't have microwave. So what you do is, if you have like a steaming rack, put it inside if you don't have, just look for a pot. You can open it or you can close it. Just put your boiling water, hot water inside your pot. Put the stuff inside. You understand? There you can. If not, if you don't have that one also, just pour the stuff in your, lower the heat, open the stuff, and the stuff still gives you that crunchiness that you need.
Oh wow.
You understand? Yeah.
That's really nice. I'm enjoying this conversation. I'm just going to ask a last question. Where you come from, do you have food taboos? Foods you're not allowed to eat, foods that are forbidden. For instance, where I come from, you're not allowed to eat alligator. But then I do, and it's really nice.
Well, I can't really say. More than no vessel. I was born in Lagos. And ever since I was born, I've only traveled twice to my state. So I can't really say. You understand? So I just believe that everything anyone does or do is dependent on you, what you believe in. You understand? So some people will tell you that catfish is a human being, but I can't really say that. But you see catfish, once it's 12 on the dot, midnight, there's nothing anybody cannot do. Catfish can even scare you because they have power in the middle of the night. I guess that's the reason why most people don't like eating it.
Please explain.
So once it's tough, so I remember we had a shoot, and so we bought a lot of catfish, and so we're supposed to shoot with it, and so every day we shoot. So they have to. So we actually put it in the kitchen. During the daytime, there's no power. Power is less. Now, in the middle of the night, so what we did was, so because we don't want the fish to escape, so we had to like put inside like a bath and cover it with a sieve that has different holes and put stones on it. By the time we wake up the following morning, fish don't forget.
Are you serious?
Yeah. So they actually have more power in the middle of the night, like darkness. That's where they find their power, their strength. So for someone that saw or that have gone through that experience,
you're beginning to scare me. But
no, but that's the
catfish anyway.
So if you want to try it, anybody that wants to try it, just in the middle, just buy your catfish.
I won't.
No matter how weak the catfish is in the daytime, just leave it till the night and see what's up.
Wow, that's amazing.
And again, when you kill catfish, you remove everything that you want to, even while inside the pot, the catfish is still shaking. Can you imagine?
There's nothing you would say that would stop me from eating catfish. But then it's interesting. At least I learned something, and I'm sure you've learned a lot. Thank you so much, Chef Tochi, for coming on the show. Chef Tochi of Mercury's Kitchen. It's been amazing. I mean, so much fun. Thank you so much. Just before I dig into this meal, we have come to the end of this beautiful episode of Tasty Time, and this is another local delicacy, okra soup. It is really nice, and I am so enjoying myself. Till I come your way next time, this is Tasty Time on iBrandTV, and I am Michelle Abanu. Do have a nice day.